Recently, fans and viewers were left scratching their heads after a bizarrely emotional exchange between actress and singer Cynthia Erivo and a reporter. The incident took place during a red carpet event, and the interaction quickly went viral, leaving people both confused and intrigued. The exchange was unlike anything typically seen in interviews, with many wondering what exactly transpired between the two. The moment occurred when the reporter asked Cynthia about her latest project, which is known to be a highly anticipated film. What started as a typical red carpet interview soon took an unexpected turn. As Cynthia began to respond, her tone shifted, and she became visibly emotional, fighting back tears. The reporter, clearly taken aback, continued asking questions, but there was an undeniable tension in the air. It was unclear if the emotion stemmed from the topic at hand or from something more personal that Cynthia was going through at that moment. What made the situation even more unusual was the reporter's reaction. Instead of offering empathy or backing off as the situation grew more intense, the reporter pressed further, asking more personal questions. This left many viewers uncomfortable, unsure whether it was appropriate to continue pushing for answers when Cynthia was so clearly moved. Cynthia, known for her powerful performances in both acting and music, is typically very composed in interviews. However, this exchange seemed to catch her off guard. As the interaction continued, her emotions became more raw and evident. The camera lingered on her face as she tried to collect herself, showing her vulnerability in a way many fans had never seen before. The reporter, in an attempt to keep the conversation going, asked if the emotions were related to the new film. Cynthia responded with a brief answer, but seemed to indicate that there was more to the story that she wasn't ready to share. This only deepened the confusion, as it was unclear what was truly going on behind the scenes. After the interview, social media quickly exploded with reactions. Many people expressed concern over how the situation was handled, with some criticizing the reporter for not showing more sensitivity. Others were simply baffled by the entire exchange, wondering whether it was a planned moment for publicity or a genuine emotional response. The bizarre nature of the interaction left fans puzzled, especially since Cynthia is usually so poised and professional in the spotlight. Some viewers even questioned whether the emotional moment was related to something personal in Cynthia's life that had recently occurred. The intensity of her emotions seemed to suggest that there was something deeper at play. Others speculated that the actress might have been overwhelmed by the pressure of her career or the scrutiny that often comes with being in the public eye. What made the exchange even more unusual was the contrast between Cynthia's vulnerability and the reporter's persistent questioning. In many interviews, when an interviewee becomes emotional, reporters typically back off or offer comfort. However, this particular exchange continued with the same line of questioning, which many felt was not entirely appropriate for the moment. The public reaction has sparked a larger conversation about the ethics of celebrity interviews. Viewers were torn between those who felt Cynthia's privacy should have been respected and those who thought the reporter was just doing their job. Some argued that reporters should have more training in handling sensitive situations, especially when an emotional response arises. Others, however, thought it was just a misstep in the heat of the moment, where both parties were trying to navigate an unexpected turn in the conversation. In the aftermath, Cynthia Erivo has not directly addressed the emotional exchange, leaving fans to interpret the moment in their own way. The incident, while baffling, has sparked an important discussion about the emotional labor that comes with fame and the ways in which celebrities are often expected to open up about their personal lives in public spaces. What remains clear is that the bizarre exchange between Cynthia and the reporter will not soon be forgotten, as it continues to spark conversation online.